I just found a dinosaur. I found a theropod. I ain't kidding. This is gonna be one of my best ones yet. These things are rare. Where to go get it?
Recently, I have been making some news about a dinosaur I found. It's called the Anzu Wyliei, and it was nicknamed the chicken from hell. It's named this because it was found in the Hell Creek Formation and looked like a chicken, only this chicken was 10 feet tall and 500 pounds with some gnarly claws. It was only first discovered a few years ago in 2014.
We discovered dinosaur species looks like something that someone is calling a chicken from hell. Well, that's how the scientists describe the 600-pound bird-like dino. They say the thing was 11 and a half feet long and lived in the Dakotas like 66 million years ago. It's baffling, isn't it? They believe it had sharp claws, a beak, feathers, and they say you might think it was something like a really, really weird bird if you saw it.
Well, I found another one, and in this adventure, you are about to watch the exact moment I found it and how we got it out.
Sometimes, you can be on helicopters. Sometimes we're in four-wheelers. Sometimes we're in Jeeps. But today, it took a boat to get us where we want to go. And there goes my ride. I am dropped off here. I'm going to be here for the next 2 days doing nothing but dinosaur bones. And I think this might be why I'm still single. I just threw my camp together. I mean, there's crap everywhere. I don't care. I just found a squaw mussel within 5 minutes in my sandals eating a cheese sandwich. So I know this is going to be a good day. Okay, so I just found some good stuff right above where I'm camping at. And I see the same layers over there, but it's an island. We're surrounded by water over there, but I want to get there and see what it is. No problem, let's do it. All right, there's gonna be some dinosaurs here, I know it. See you in a bit. I don't know if you can see that. I almost stepped on that guy. That would have been bad because I'm here by myself. Yep, he's coiled and ready to go. He didn't want any part of me. He said, hey, here's you come. He gave me a warning and I backed off. Actually, I jumped back, and I think there's more chance of me having a heart attack than bit by a rattlesnake, but I'm glad he gave me some warning because I would be out here in the middle of nowhere, and but anyway, he's not happy, and I'll let him be. But okay, I am still shaking from that rattlesnake, and as the thunder's coming, there's a big storm coming, but there's something else that's got me shaking right now, and I'm going to show you it right now. This has got me shaking. That is a definite theropod. I have found a coveted dinosaur right now. And it's all in pieces, but it is all here. And, oh, you can hear the thunder in the background. And I can show you some identifiable pieces, like this scaly type of bone. Their bones were hollow, just like birds. So, yeah, there's another hollow bone. So there's a whole dinosaur here. Shaylee, that's theropod. Somebody can come back here and put this together. I'm not going to touch anymore because this is actually could be really good. We're going to GPS this, but that is exciting. That is a meat-eating dinosaur right there, and they're hard to find. I just found a dinosaur. I found a theropod. I ain't kidding. This is going to be one of my best ones yet. These things are rare. We're going to go get it.
And now the hard part. I had to think about this thing for 3 years before we had the right permission to get it out of there. And COVID didn't help.
This is the location right up here of the most complete dromaeosaur ever found. At least that's what we're hoping. Watch how this gets uncovered. This is gonna be crazy, but here it is, right here. Let's go get it. Okay, this is like day whatever, I don't even know, it's all a blur. We are now preparing for jackets. What are you doing, Dave? We are putting some paper towels over these ribs here now, so we have a little buffer between the burlap and the fossil.
Hi, I'm Dave DeMar. I'm a former PhD and postdoc student of Greg Wilson's at the University of Washington. Now at the Smithsonian as a research associate, but this is 2021, middle of July. We're out here collecting a theropod dinosaur over by Rock Creek. It's a dinosaur, a small meat-eating dinosaur, theropod that Dave Fuqua found. And we're out here excavating it, and so Dave asked me to give an introduction to what's going on here. And so we've been working the site for about 4 or 5 days now. So we'll start over here. We've got some little piece of bone, we're not quite sure what it is. It's pretty flat. We have been encountering some things that are woody that have been iron oxide or oxidized, and so they kind of look like bone. But for this dinosaur, we've got a nice rib here. At first we thought maybe it was a cervical, but now we're thinking it's one of the ribs from close to the hips, still like in the lumbar region. We've got a nice little rod-like bone here. We've got this interesting bone here that's got a nice articulation that we're not quite sure what it is. It could be vertebra, or it could be maybe even part of the jaw joint from the skull, the quadrate. Another piece of thin bone here. And then over here we've got a nice little finger bone. And we've got another vertebra that's upside down. It looks like it could be maybe a neck bone, which is really cool. We've got Dave's favorite fossil, this Champsosaur vertebra that he found. So not only do we have this small theropod dinosaur, but we've also got Champsosaurs, or these little croc-like reptiles. We've got possibly a fragmented rib here, and then we've got a couple more vertebrae. We've got this nice vertebra that Dave discovered yesterday. This is looking at the back of it. We've got another ribby-like piece or rod-like piece. This piece right here, it looks like a pectoral or pelvic girdle element of probably the Champsosaur that we've got. And then the last thing Dave exposed yesterday was this nice thin strap-like bone. And we're not 100% sure, but it's starting to look like a scapula. So we've got everything from the vertebrae to ribs to possibly limb girdles of this small meat-eating dinosaur. And we're somewhere in the lower half of the Hell Creek Formation, so it's a bit older than most of the dinosaurs collected from the Hell Creek. And yeah, so it's shaping up. We've got a lot more overburden to remove. It just keeps on going, so hopefully we'll turn up the skull or other bits to get a good idea on it.
We are now trying to plaster what's been exposed until we move on. And Dave was just exposing a few more. And look at that. Bam! What do you think it is, Dave?
I think it's the killer claw on a dromaeosaur on his foot.
That doesn't look very scary. More like a 6-foot turkey.
Killer claw.
That's the one that disembowels its prey.
Killer claw of a dromaeosaur of a foot. This is incredibly exciting, folks.
With this 6-inch retractable claw, he slashes at you here, or here. You are alive when they start to eat you.
So, finding this, what I believe to be the killer claw of a dromaeosaur on the hind foot, is among the top 3 most exciting discoveries of my career.
Bam! Just like that. Bam! Just like that. Bam! 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 Just like that.
Dreams coming true for everyone actually right now. Killer claw of a raptor. Bam!
What an adventure this has been. Look at this. This is straight out of a movie. We wake up to this every morning. And now we have Zeke loading up the ribs and the last of our Anzu. But that's not over yet. We ran into some bones, but we had to leave. Stay tuned because we have to come back in October and get a whole lot more.